Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Coach Les, and today I am streaming live with a few little educational tidbits to the Accelerated Global Connection community, and I am the captain of the St. Paul location. And for those of you that are looking to get connected to what I call an absolutely phenomenal organization that allows you to do networking live, here is how I would recommend doing it. You can see, and I'll leave the little stream going along there, joinagc.com. The CEO is Travis Sims, and I have the privilege of being his business coach. And I am here today as Less is More Coach University and starting a new game of sharing some information that I feel is valuable that I had the experience with during the day. And I'm going to share from 3 different sources. I just came off of a 1%ers Clubhouse Zoom call where we were working with Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, the 9th step towards riches. And it speaks of the power of the mastermind. Now, for those of you that don't know, before I get into this, I have created an Ultramind master class where I chose to take the mastermind and level it up 1 notch. And what does that mean? For me, it is I wanted to come in and to a mastermind where all the people come in and share, and also provide coaching inside of that sharing. And outside of the mastermind, give 15 to 30 minutes of live coaching one-on-one with each individual every week. So really create that powerful connection with coaching, the mastermind philosophy called an Ultramind Masterclass to make it unique, and one-on-one coaching. And tonight I had the opportunity to share about the power of the mastermind. And I wanted to share with you that power is essential for success in the accumulation of money. Plans are inert and useless without sufficient power to translate them into action. Power may be defined as organized and intelligently directed knowledge. Power, as the term is used here, refers to organized effort, sufficient to enable an individual to transmute desire into monetary equivalent. Organized effort is produced through the coordination of effort or 2 or more people who work towards a definitive end in a spirit of harmony. Power is required for the accumulation of money. Power is necessary for the retention of money after it has been accumulated. And then I was with Dame Doria Cordoba, and she was sharing, she's a master trainer from California, and she was sharing about another book called, and I'll just put it up here, Power versus Force, The Hidden Determinants of Human Behavior by David R. Hawkins. And one of the places that I really saw power in what he shared is about in the middle of the book. He shares, on examination, we'll see that power arises from meaning. It has to do with motive, and it has to do with principle. Power is always associated with that which supports the significance of life itself. It appeals to that part of human nature that we call noble, in contrast to force, which appeals to that which we call crass. Power appeals to what uplifts, dignifies, and ennobles. Force must always be justified, whereas power requires no justification. Force is associated with the partial, power with the whole. And that being said, one other quote from this the power versus force, the source of power. Individuals of great power throughout human history have been those who have totally aligned themselves with powerful attractors. Again and again, they have stated that the power they manifested was not of themselves. Each has attributed the source of the power to something greater than himself or herself. All of the great teachers throughout the history of our species have merely taught one thing over and over, in whatever language, at whatever time. All have said simply, give up weak attractors for strong attractors. In examining these attractors, we'll notice that some weak patterns tend to imitate, in form only, more powerful patterns. These were called imitators. Thus, the German people under the Third Reich were deceived by patriotism because they thought it was patriotism. The demagogue or the zealot tries to sell us imitators as the real thing. Demagogues, to this end, always put forth a great deal of rhetoric. Those who move from power need say very little, like Gandhi. Amazing, amazing. And we also spoke about, in the power of a mastermind, it's bringing all of the intelligences together, bringing all of the knowledge, the filters of life, the opportunities. And when all of people come together, it's much like when all boats rise. The village takes a village to make a leader. All of those quotes come into play. And I want to just do a shout out to another book that is actually called When All Boats Rise. And this book, as you can see, is written by 12 authors, 6 of which I've had the privilege of doing a one-to-one interview with. And several of them have quotes that really made a difference in my life, in what it is to do with masterminds and coming together, and why be together and why create, is know this. Consistency is more important than the intensity in creating wealth. So you'll hear oftentimes people say, I'm not the best. I'm not the smartest. What I am is consistent. Doing the same thing over and over again. And Gabriel Uribe shared with us in this book on the When All Boats Rise something that I thought was very interesting. And it says, he works on developing a system that works for his clients, and that fosters service consistently and productively. All of these things make a big difference. And the last thing I want to mention is, we've all heard we are the sum of the 5 people that we surround ourselves with. Well, one of the games that I've played is to 100x that. See, if we can surround ourselves with a whole community, a whole village, a whole tribe, what could that create? That's the question I put to you. Would love to hear anything, any feedback or anything. I'll get an opportunity later on this evening to reply to any questions, but please feel free to pose the questions in any of the locations that this video is playing live. And it's just a short opportunity. I wanted to keep it under 10 minutes, and we'll look forward to seeing you again all tomorrow. Take care. God bless, and thanks for watching.
Coaching with Les has doubled my practice.
If you have any struggles in your business or your personal life, Les is your guide.
He's logical, he's empathetic, he has passion for helping people, and his ideas are genuinely thoughtful.
So if you're looking for a business coach with integrity, choose Les Hill.